Hello and welcome back for another episode of Talkin Terrebonne. It's June, so we're talking hurricane preparation. I'm your host, Nicole Henry, and here with me today is Earl Eues. He is the Director of Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. Earl, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's hurricane season. I know you're busy and you have a lot going on already.
Yes, we've been preparing for the 2018 hurricane season. I got to tell everybody, we usually prepare for hurricane season outside of hurricane season. Gives us a lot more time, so when hurricane season comes, we're very well prepared.
Right. You guys do like a lot of mock hurricanes to prepare as well, right?
Well, we do some exercises. In fact, a couple weeks ago, we did one with the healthcare agencies to prepare them. We have one coming up for the parish, what we call emergency support function managers who man this office during a hurricane. We'll have one coming up in the second week of June.
What are some of the year-round essentials residents in Terrebonne Parish and just every Gulf Coast state should have in their homes before storm season? Not during, but before, just to have in their homes all the time.
What I do, is I purchase gallon water and I use it and I make sure I have enough for everybody in the family. 3 gallons of water per person per day. I use it all the time, but I replace it. So that in an event that I do need 3 gallons of water per person per day, I always have that, but it doesn't go stale or bad.
Right, you're not wasting it.
That's correct. So you're just kind of rotating it as you're using it. You should have some type of material to use to cover your windows in the event that you are asked to evacuate. I don't recommend candles anymore because fluorescent flashlights and LED flashlights are readily available and provide a lot of light. The all-important weather radio so that you can hear what's happening, what's going on. Most of the department stores, Walmart, Walgreens, they have the weather radios. They run on batteries also. Make sure you have batteries for your weather radio. Any essential medication that you may be on or your family may be on, make sure that if there's a tropical storm coming in, it looks like it's going to affect us through the Gulf of Mexico, go to the pharmacy and refill your prescriptions to make sure that you have it in case you have to evacuate. People should have all their papers in order, their insurance papers,
Social Security
cards, any important documentation that they're going to need, homeowners insurance, car insurance. I tell people to bring along their prescription medicine information. Every time you go get medicine at the pharmacy now, you get a little piece of paper.
Right.
Tells you what the dosage is, tells you who the doctor is. So that way if you're out of town, evacuated and you need to refill, you would have that information.
You guys offer a booklet with the checklist in it. If it were me, I almost would get that booklet. And y'all have them at local businesses, correct?
That's correct. So what we have is a emergency preparedness guidebook.
Very nice.
We update it every year on any changes. It has a lot of information. Not only does it have hurricane information, but it's got information about just any general emergency that may affect Terrebonne Parish. But some of the things on the back of it is a get out of town quickly, things to bring with you. And it is a checklist that you can go down to make sure that you have, and I call it a go kit. So in the event that we call for an emergency evacuation, you can grab your kit and leave. We could call an evacuation of your home or your business area in the event that we have a hazardous material incident in your area. So not just hurricanes. So it may be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, we may have to contact you and ask you to evacuate. So if that would happen, you would take your go kit.
You need to have your kit ready.
And just take it with you as you evacuate out of your residence or business.
And I almost think that residents should kind of, no offense, tear the back page off, put it on the fridge so that it's visible, so that when hurricane season comes, you're not scrambling trying to figure out where the book is. It's on the fridge. You're like, okay, let's look at this checklist. Let's get it together. Make sure we're prepared.
Exactly. And on the back, there's a quick phone list of important phone numbers that people can use to contact. During an emergency, we have a fully staffed call center that people will take calls and answer questions that residents may have.
I'm feeling prepared already. I'm just saying, I'm so ready for the 2018 hurricane season.
I just hope we don't have to use our preparation.
I know.
So
I have to ask, what are the predictions for this hurricane season?
Well, the prediction for this year is a slightly above average hurricane season.
What does that mean?
Well, slightly above average is, every year the National Hurricane Center comes out with a prediction, and so does the Colorado State University. They'll come out with hurricane predictions, and there's an average.
Okay.
So if the number that they predict is above the average,
Okay.
then they say it's slightly above average. But what I like to warn people is, and everybody asks me, what do you think about the predictions?
Yeah.
I really don't worry about the predictions because we have to be prepared for one
Regardless.
storm. Okay. It doesn't matter if they say we're going to have 7 storms. We always need to be prepared for that one that's going to affect Terrebonne Parish.
Right.
And it only takes one storm to have a bad year.
Well, that wraps up another segment of Talkin Terrebonne. We'll see you next time.